So guys, welcome back to another monster video. So in today's video, I'm going to be reviewing the monster Spod from level 1 to 150, rank 5. We're going to be seeing this monster in max potential. This monster is currently available for you to pick up through the Golden Legends Pass, so you can pick it up in game right now through the Golden Legends Pass. We're going to go ahead and get into that in a little bit more. So hope you guys are excited. If you are, make sure you drop a like and subscribe. Anyways, let's go ahead and get started. Alrighty guys, so take a look at this. We have Spod here. We have I guess the dog. Yep, he's a dog, guys. We have him. We have 9,000 cells, and I'm about to craft it in a second, but I just wanted to show you guys you can pick it up right now through the Legends Pass. It's like $19.99 unless you end up purchasing. Oh, actually, wait a second. What? Are you kidding me? What? Wait, it's $9.99 now? That's insane. There's no way. That's actually like right. I'm gonna check it out on my main account because wait, what? Wait a second, what? That's weird. I don't know, maybe it's just bugged for me, but it's showing $9.99. That's why I'm like, what the heck? But wow, okay. So yeah, 10 days left. If you guys want to pick it up, it is through the Golden Legends Pass. But I did want to let you guys know that today's video is sponsored by Social Point. Once again, I want to give them a huge shout out to, or huge thanks as well for basically sponsoring today's video, you know, providing all the resources for me to basically get this dog to 150. If you guys want to pick it up, you can either hit the link description down below to take you to the game, or you can scan the QR code that's on the screen. That will also get you, you know, to the game if you haven't installed it already, and you can pick it up through the Golden Legends Pass. But anyways, guys, let's go ahead and hash this bad boy up. Okay, he's like a scientist. He's like a dog scientist. Oh wow, maybe he's a supporter because look at that. Yeah, that's gotta be a support, some kind of supporter thing, right? So this right here, guys, what is it? Is it 13? Okay, it's 1375. The trait, we have dodge area, immunity to poison, and area daze. I see why they did immunity to poison there, okay? Because he's a scientist. Okay, you guys get that or no? But his elements are basically light and earth. Before we get into feeding him up, I will straight up just max this monster out. You know, I just like maxing my monsters out before I start feeding them. Well, at least for like my monster reviews like this, you know what I mean? If I have the resources. But here we do, thanks to Social Point. So we're gonna go ahead and just max it out. You know what I mean? We got 7,000 more cells. It's down to 5k now. It's crazy. So 4,500 will take you from 140 to 150. That's a lot of cells. All right. So let's go ahead and start feeding him up now. We get the first unlocked skill there, build experiments. And then we have a lab logic as well. And then slowly, as you feed him up to 150, he basically gets the better skills. Okay. It's probably not going to be like a failed experiment anymore. It's probably going to be successful experiment. I don't know, maybe that's going to be one of his skill names or something. But it's kind of funny because like you're feeding him up and that's like your first skill that you open up, that you unlock. Like he's like some kind of a newbie, but then slowly, you know, he unlocks lab logic and maybe some other stuff like neutron rain, quantum mess. Okay, happy accident. Let's see what else we have. So this decreases maximum life and applies vulnerabilities to all enemies. So basically you can just decrease their life by whatever percentage that's going to be. We're going to have to check that out. And then this is a total blind to all enemies with daze as well. So not only are you reducing their like accuracy fully, but also power as well. So for this one, I'm going to go ahead and just slap it on there. What else do we have? Moderate light damage to an enemy applies total blind and daze. Okay, it's a single target. That one is a single target version. So here we have the AoE version, and then we have the single target. And then last but not least, this one's a damage boost with stamina regen to everybody. So that one isn't too bad if you guys want to go ahead and run it. I won't run this, and I'm not running this. For the vulnerability here, the practical science, I like physics better. Physics. That's not how you spell physics. In the theoretical science, so that right there, 0 cooldown. So he has a bunch of 0 cooldown skills, and like majority of them are like low to, you know, no cooldowns at all. So I do like the cooldowns, like they're really not that high, and the stamina costs are basically moderate to low. So here, let's go ahead and open these up, and I will need to actually remove some runes here from some of these monsters because I'm running out of 10s. I don't know why he has one, but I'm just going to remove it. Now for the runes, I'm sure a lot of you guys want to know what to give, right? So you can either slap in all team speeds, like how I'm actually going to do it right here. Reason for that is because you want to pair it up with another monster on the side to take in the turn before you. So a great monster would be like Kato, or you could do like Primerion with Shadow Yena, for example, with this monster. I will have to take a look at the relics. If it, yeah, the relics actually are perfect for that kind of setup. I'm actually going to show you guys in a second what I mean. But yeah, you can either run triple team speed, or you can basically, it's going to be a mix of speed with team speed. Let me tell you that, okay? It's going to be a mix of basically speed and team speed. But for my case, what I'm actually going to be using, I think it'll be better if I just do a full 6 team speed or full team speed on this, and then I have another monster on the side that's also going to have full team speed. I'll show you guys what I mean in a second. But this monster basically has a bunch of like abilities that actually, now that I'm thinking about it, no, it still should work. I'm thinking of this one setup, if it's actually going to work out or not in my head, and I think it will. For the staff, what I would recommend, giving anything that will either apply torture or give you stamina, or do both, you know what I mean, or even deal damage would be fine. So Sea Old Guard Staff's not bad if you want to do, actually no, Sea Old Guard Staff, I don't know about that one. This one's actually not too bad because you're applying a torture but also dealing damage. But this is when you're dealing damage to the enemy, and their stamina needs to be below 50%, okay, for that to kick in. So yeah, that would be one option. Another one would be Merc Staff. Merc Staff is actually not too bad. That's a solid one. I might actually run that. And then for the amulet, I'm sure a lot of you guys know what to give already, and that would be Gothul's Amulet. If you have that, highly recommend giving it. If not, you can run a support one like Antlerion's, or if you want to run double stamina relic, you can. So that would be like a Tenny's Amulet on the side, but that's up to you if you want to really do that. Wasteland's Amulet is not too bad either, so you have a lot of options really. I'm personally going to go with this one. This is one of my personal favorites. It's really, really good. And I do need to level it up a little bit. So I'm just going to get it to 31 for now. But yeah, there it is. We got those ready. So we got the relic set up. We got the skills. Let me take a look at the ultimate. Mad Genius mode. Removes all negative side effects and applies triple damage and double damage. That's a perfect ultimate. I really wish he was, like his skills, I wish it was more supportive. You know what I mean? Like most of them, I know he has like 1 or 2 supportive ones that applies like some kind of damage boost or whatever, but I wish he had more of that, you know what I mean? Or like a negative effect removal plus like triple damage to somebody, you know what I mean? That would have been really, really good. Or like an NER plus double damage, I would have taken that too. Alrighty guys, so wait a second, I'm using the wrong setup. Alright, here we go. Okay, so I'll show you guys the setup that I'm actually using, and that is Shadow Yena with Primerion and this monster, and I'm running triple team speed here and triple team speed here. And remember the Gothul's Amulet that I told you guys about just now, before that, I went ahead and actually used it. This monster is supposed to take in the first turn. It's just because of the level. It's a 110 versus a 150. Even though I'm running triple team speed, he somehow still got the first turn. So you're not really supposed to take the first turn. Let's charge up. Let's just say that didn't happen, but this monster is supposed to do it. What you want to do is you want to just go ahead and turn transfer straight away. Of course, you do want to watch out for Emancipation because that could be an issue. But if that is not, what you can do is just go ahead and cycle your turns like this. So I'm just going to do a PER here. And then Tetsuman's Mask kicks in. I'm going to do another trade the table just to open up the path a little bit more. I'm going to turn transfer over to myself. And then what you can do is you can do a trade the table here one more time. And if there is a PER that you need to do, you can go ahead and do that straight away. I'm not going to target that Tideborn again because he just removed so much of my stamina. And I don't want that to happen again. So here, I would recommend turn transferring over to him, but you can also do it to Primerion if you'd like. But let's just say we do it to him. And look at that, intoxication happened. You can do a full total blind, or you could do a vulnerability if you want. I would probably do a full total blind with daze. So now they really can't do anything. Like whatever they use against me, it's just gonna miss. So, well, first of all, we have no stamina, so I have to charge up anyways. But let's say if we did have stamina, he wouldn't have been able to do anything. Now with this monster here, if I were to, let's say, try applying fear and deal some damage or whatever, it's just going to be 0 and it's going to miss thanks to that full total blind. With Tideborn, you can heal if you'd like, so you can go ahead and spam that if you want. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to do the decrease life maximum, whatever. So look at this. It decreases maximum life by half. Tortures will deal damage based on the monster's previous life. Okay, and it also applies vulnerability. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. So we do that, and then we could do a baby reversion, because the thing with baby reversion, I just want to go ahead and turn transfer over to my monster here. so that Shadow Yuna is able to, you know, kind of get back into opening this path up a little bit and remove all those, you know, stuff that are on them. So just like that. Unfortunately, we ran out of stamina though. But there it is. He takes some more damage. I do want to just PER from you one more time because I don't like that damage section and life regen that's on you. I'm going to turn transfer over to him again. And with him, Merc Staff kicks in, helps out all of your monsters with stamina if needed. You could do a damage boost to a stamina regen, or you could do a full total blind again to a specific monster. So for this case, you know, this monster, we just applied it, and then Nightmares also apply thanks to Merc Staff. So that's kind of cool. And since we open up the path there on the other monster, or like the trade table, the Tideborn's Block Resurrection won't really work against me, so it kind of helps out there. But look at the damage he's just taken from all those sorters. Like, that's a lot of damage. So he's gonna have to charge up with no stamina, and Tideborn will have to do the same thing. Actually, Tideborn's dead. Yeah, thanks to all those sorters. You see the way it's playing out? Like, everybody's playing out their own role here, and it just helps out so much. All right, with this monster, we can do, actually, let's do that, what do you call it, the damage boost, you know, maybe. Or we could do a full total blind again. So yeah, you can spam that total blind again if you'd like. But let's just do, let me see what you have here. You have Toxins, Danes, Minor Blind, Traceable, whatever. Actually, let's just do this for fun. So there it is. Look, damage increase and also stamina regen. And so I don't need to worry about stamina, which is cool. You can do vulnerability again if you want, or you could just do a full total blind with daze just like that. And looks like Merc Staff kicks in, and he just dies to all the tortures. But he will most likely come back because I don't have a Block Resurrector on my end. But let's say you want to use an AoE skill, right? So I want to use an AoE skill, but he has dodge area, so he's going to basically block that damage, which is kind of nice. The other monsters did take the damage, which is fine, but you know, he was able to kind of block out the other. So he gets a turn here. He does have bleeding, but let me see. Unfortunately, those are all AoE skills. Let's do a damage boost for next turn so that we can use this skill here. Yep, there it is. And we can just do a baby reversion to him. I'll just charge up again. He's gonna lose that turn. Let's do this just to kind of break his, you know, what do you call it? Oh, we don't have to because this skill is available again. Yeah, thanks to it being only a 1-turn cooldown, you're able to use it again within just the next turn. But you guys can see this monster can be nice if you pair it up correctly with the right monsters. But let me know your thoughts and opinions on this monster in the comments down below. That's going to be pretty much it. Again, if you want to scan the QR code on the screen, that will basically take you to the game and you can pick it up through the Golden Legends Pass. It is available for a limited time, so pick them up. But anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.